KP. As we said, he's got to have a good game. It all starts with a decent laning phase. Bottom lane, we are going to see Evil Geniuses push aggressively against Newbee.Hao, already taken a large amount of damage. They're going to fully commit, and there it is! Pound him down to the ground! At the same time, we do see Evil Geniuses. They lose PPD. The Shadow Demon goes down to the combination of the Skywrath Mage and the Sand King, but its first blow
to the Caustic Finale is very good against the Morphling, as he's got such short range on his auto attacks. But at bottom, Hao is getting pretty low. Universe is going to make the jump.
He gets a lucky bash, and he's got it too! Hao! He'll be chased down underneath the Tier 1 tower. Universe. He gets his very first bounty of the game. He doesn't have Time Walk just yet. ChuaN. He gets the counterplay, will be able to provide vindication for the loss of Hao's life, but still, a big play by Universe being made. Managing the Evil Geniuses are going to come in with a wrap.
They really want Kaka first.
Yeah, they're going to make the roll in. Not able to hit the waveform onto the Skywrath Mage, but he's still easy to pop. They will manage to get the stun, but the stomp hits on 2. Kaka starts getting away, but into the trees he goes, pursued out by Evil Geniuses. KP is going to be forced to just TP away. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Universe is going to be slowed down here, purged out, and open wounded. He'll be taken away. La La Land. ChuaN executes him with the Purifying Flames.
Just a little bit too cocky is, with that first kill, I think he thought to himself, I can continue to play very
more than one CS as the game comes in. Smoked up, gonna lead with the disruption. Zai, easy stomp, and the execution by SumaiL will be enough burst damage. The regen's coming through, but they get him anyway. SumaiL gets him with the final right click.
And even with the Alchemist,
it's going to be a long-term commitment. Hao is going to pop himself out, knowing that he's got Rage off cooldown.
Oh, he gets the bash!
No, he gets bashed up by Universe. Now going to be chased down underneath the Tier 1 tower once again. No rotations by Newbee whatsoever, despite knowing everything that was going on. Then going to run into Zai. He came across to try and catch Move. Not the case, though. The rebuttal, in turn, comes from Newbee as they claim the kill for ChuaN.
Yeah, downside for them again though is all their kills are going on to ChuaN, who's playing this Oracle. More importantly, they keep Fear's out of mana.
He's got the slow. KP rapidly closing in, has a Burrow Strike ready to go. Fear, he knows he's dead. KP even gonna wind up in the epicenter, ensuring Fear's death.
And Newbee finally strike back on the map.
See if they can catch Evil Geniuses by surprise. They're going to need the help in mid lane, though. ChuaN, expertly using the Feats Edict at the right time, is going to dodge a lot of magic damage, but there's just too much. Eventually, that invulnerability comes to an end, and so too does ChuaN's life.
All right, that's fair, though.
That is the first fair. Time. Now the jump in the top lane, Fear, just like that. Newbee are going to find a kill on the carry of Evil Geniuses.
That was so cool by them, what they did. Here's actually, they're going to send an illusion out, and maybe they go all in for this as...
The smoke pops, but they realize it's just an illusion. They know the rest of the heroes are farther behind. They catch Universe with the silence.
Even knowing that EG still get caught out, Zai going to get...
One of those plays that Newbee knows best. Now they're going to find the initiation. PPD in some serious trouble. Hao going to try and slow him down with the open wounds, but he knows there's a purge just waiting with his name written on it, PPD. He can counter Hao's movements. Now they're going to be able to find the counter. ChuaN is going to be the target of choice. Almost bursted down. Can't quite get off the ultimate. The silence on Universe is laid out, but KP, he's got to get out of here. Pops the Sandstorm. Going to be stomped up. Burrow Strike up in 3 more seconds, but no escape to be had. The big offlaner of Newbee goes down. Hao comes in. Will be able to take out one, but now Universe control both. SumaiL going to be able to get the entrance here. His Timber Chain is stopped, but the Chakram still on target.
Oh, move so strong.
Got to get the jump out. Hao! He will be able to make an escape, but still, Evil Geniuses take the best of that engagement, killing 3. They will be able to find one more. SumaiL gets Hao, chase them down in the end. SumaiL looking for a 5th all by himself. The rest of his allies have all run away. SumaiL says, I can do this, and it can! SumaiL times the Whirling Death perfectly and gets his move.
Unbelievable team fight from EG. For a second, it looked like they weren't going to have enough damage, but this Timber Saw just hunts everybody down relentlessly in EG with a team fight to even think.
Geniuses as they start racking in and picking up new items. Blink Dagger, as you said, for Universe is going to give them so many more opportunities. SumaiL, seemingly endless amount of mana coming soon for him. PPD, it'll be a free pick off for Newbee. Not much he can do here, but just buy 2 more seconds with that disruption.
Yeah, try to send the illusions over, but Newbee wasn't falling for it. Probably would have chased him down anyways, but
Radiant's middle tower is under
they need
attack.
better overall team fights as...
Oof.
Oh, Pretty goes down, and at bottom, Universe is pinging for it, but
is he going to be able to get there in time? He sees Smooth, and there it is. Holds Mu in place, canceling that TP with the Chronosphere. Then the 20,000 net worth Alchemist.
He wants more.
SumaiL's going to find one more. It's going to be Kaka. Here comes the epicenter. Surprise! He jumps in. SumaiL gets popped just like that. For a Skywrath Mage, that'll be worth it for Newbee. They're going to find Universe as well. Can't time walk that one off. Fear and the rest of Evil Geniuses now on retreat, but KP's going to pursue out. He's got a Blink Dagger. He knows Fear may jump over, so they're going to go Zai instead, slowing him down with the open wounds. PPD in turn will slow down Hao with the Purge. KP pushed back by PPD while Fear goes for ChuaN. ChuaN popping his ultimate defensively, but PPD and SumaiL's right back in it. He's already popped Hao. He boots it, traveled in, and is now going to try and chase down KP. Newbee have overextended their welcome, and they lose 5.
And just like that, another 5-man team wipe. Back to back. Even without SumaiL, who went down so early in that fight, they've got enough as a 2 support.
The epicenter. SumaiL has the Aegis though, and that is not their target of choice. They want to be able to go towards the back line, but they're a bit blind. They're going to start their initiation onto SumaiL, wait for Evil Geniuses to respond. Now the epicenter starts.
Here comes the
up, and here comes the 3-man bro strike! Wham bam! EG falls just like that! And now SumaiL's got to make his escape on life number 2. Blink to the right-hand side, Timber chains away, but it's no chance. The kid goes down, and Newbee, they strike back hard in his second game.
EG getting way too overconfident there is the first epicenter we've seen in quite some time.
Thinking about fighting this one. Start backing away once again. ChuaN buys himself some time with that Glimmer Cave. Sandstorm with Hao inside. Now they're actually here trying to commit with now the Mu's here, but the Chronosphere in the back.
The perfect Chrono!
He is outside of that Chronosphere. All of a sudden he sees that Hao is inside that Sand King, starts getting some free right clicks. Fear in some trouble, bounces over to his replicate though. Meanwhile, the left
doing so much damage.
Is actually going to be taken out by Mu. Oh, ChuaN executed by SumaiL. Evil Geniuses, they will walk away from that one. 1 Universe down, but they picked up so much more. 3 members of Newbee went down from that game.
Very well done by EG, positioning themselves. That Chronosphere could not have been scripted even better as the waveform just made it over the... They want this. KP's lined up for it. They're trying to send Mu forward. It's a bait for this, but EG not taking it.
KP, he jumps forward. He's going to be able to find his Grow Strike. They're going to try and pop SumaiL almost instantly. Managed to get off the Chrono. Now the Chronosphere comes out. They're going to try and catch Hao. Looks like Kaka's definitely down, but here comes the Burrow Strike epicenter combination on the side. SumaiL, he's surviving through it, but not good enough. He ends up going down off the Invest Bomb. Oh my god, Hao! He barely survives through that one. Has the armlet toggle. Can he stay alive against Fear? Not good enough. The damage of Fear will persevere, but now Mu, he's going to be the one manning on against Fear. KP trying to escape with a Burrow Strike. They're getting kind of around Mu. They're just ignoring him as best as possible and dealing with the other Newbee members, but eventually one of them's got to go down. It looks like it's going to be PPD still inside of the Radiance Burn. Here comes KP back in with a Burrow Strike. Stuns upside, but Mu dropping lower and lower. He no longer has the Chemical Rage in about 5 more seconds. He may end up going down. Zai, a little bit more damage from the Radiance Burn. He does manage to get himself away for the time being. KP, long jump forward with Burrow Strike. Can't hit him. He's going to be dusted.
Stealer and KP. Not enough credit as well to PPD, who got that disruption off onto SumaiL and extended his life by so long.
Another disruption and replicate play, perhaps.
Yeah, right now Mu trying to connect, but
oh Jesus! Now the Chronosphere is going to be on 3, but SumaiL's already damaged. They may not have the damage. The Elder Titan ult's going to come through. Hao gets popped. Ethereal Blade and the Elder Titan ultimate just eliminates him in a 1-2 punch. And now they're going to try and catch KP as well. Skywrath Mage hiding with the Glimmer Cape. Will manage to get the silence off onto Fear. Mu is going to come in though with his illusions, burning away on some of Evil Geniuses, but not fully committing. They may have struck first by killing SumaiL's Timbersaw, but it's Universe's Chronosphere that ends that argument.
And I think EG are perfectly satisfied with that. Every single time you kill SumaiL, you have to blow so many abilities.
PPD, he's found the disruption onto the big
can't afford to die here.
But the epicenter is going to be the response. He managed to catch 2 with the Burrow Strike. Universe looking for the time. What? Can't get out. Mu battling up against Zai, but the damage from Fear is threatening his life. He's got to let that regen come into play and kite Fear around as best as possible.
Zai trying to play around this Roche pit.
KP trying to juke out the Burrow Strike. He knows it's coming. Did he just do it?
Oh,
it's in the shot. Zai, he throws out the stomp. KP, he forced out some.
Every single time you count them out, That epicenter initiation from KP accomplished so much. If they could have gotten the 4th hero, they would have been happy with that.
The pick off on Kaka, not going to come to fruition. Chwan going to be able to provide the response. The ult gets dropped by Skywrath Mage, almost completing Fear, but he managed to get away. Now the slowdown onto Hao, the Chronosphere controlling KP, but that's all it does. It doesn't actually get much damage out. SumaiL still looking for that Sand King, but he's going to be kited around by the Burrow Strike while PPD is just munched on by Hao and Mu. They come back into play. SumaiL with the epicenter on in, purging off the ult. He may have gotten at the end, Chwan, but it doesn't matter. He still falls, trading his life away for the support, and Evil Geniuses are the ones to lose 3 this time.
And now there's a Roshan available to them as Hao just going to walk into that pit, be very satisfied. He's going to drop the gem. KP probably drops the TP to pick this one up for himself.
10-second BKB for SumaiL.
And right now, Newbee, they want to take this fight on the heels of their Aegis. They're just going to run into each other.
He finds the initiation. He's going to be the first one to strike with that BKB. Mu looking for it, but now he gets Chronosphere stopped and held in. In the background, there goes Chwan. Fear's going to
KP gets his enemy stopped.
While they manage to get the combination, KP can't do anything. He only gets a Burrow Strike now into SumaiL. The silence is there. Jump over, chasing down.
Who's the real target?
Him as well. They turn back on the left-hand side towards Hao. On his second life on that Aegis, Evil Geniuses may not be able to catch up with them, but they still won the fight. Finally being able to take out Mu's Alchemist.
That was so well done by Fear. He pops the Newbee. They've smoked up. They desperately want to start this fight. They've got 1 in the inventory still, so they're not desperate quite yet. EG, on the other hand, don't have any in inventory.
Initiation is the name of the game right now. Newbee are looking
their way up.
Smoke. They may be able to find one. Not a terribly great target. In fact, this doubled into the Chronosphere. Universe with the quick response. Now the other Titan ultimate. Oh my god, the combination. It just wipes out KP and brings Hao down as well. Now Fear jumps forward. He's going to go straight and force out the ultimate from Chwan.
Oh, they managed to get Mu as well.
Turn towards Mu as a full 4-man crew and beat on the big carry of Newbee. They take him down eventually with Fear entering into beyond godlike mode.
Universe with the counter initiation, finding the Sand King, who had to commit that stun but wasn't able to get out in time. And now EG have all the damage in the world to work with as Universe starts the hunt.
PPD playing the role of a... But they're just not going to find anything, it seems. Evil Geniuses are dancing back. Hold that phone. Zai, he's actually going to be the target. Burrow striked up. He's going to be immediately jumped on by Hao. The Force Staff's buying a little bit of space. Instead, it's going to be Universe who goes down. He came in immediately silenced up by Kaka. Couldn't get off the purge in time, and now Kaka, he gives up his life, it seems. Maybe not. Oh, there's the stun. Can't get back home. Chwan tries to save his fellow support, but it all comes in vain. Still, though, the buyback from Universe, Newbee are so happy with that pickoff and the resulting retreat. They did not lose anything.
And at bottom,
Hao forced into a rage as the Ethereal Blade approaches.
Oh,
now
here comes the Chrono. They can't afford to lose a core.
And there's the rage out. It's going to eventually fall, which means SumaiL's going to be able to get so much damage. That's why Chwan provides the ultimate. KP comes in with the responding epicenter, managed to get this onto the back lines. Almost. Maybe he can get Universe as well. The time walk almost up. And KP, that's where the side device comes in. But Fear, he actually goes down for the move.
Cores are dropping.
Chwan and Mu are doing it. And now Newbee push out. They want more. They're going to be able to find the 2. Zai going to be slowed down. Mu pushing forward. The stomp, not quite there in time. The unstable concoction, but here comes the buyback. Fear senses this could be the end, but SumaiL's down, and the creep falls. Fear unable to complete the TP out, and Newbee, it's everything they can get their hands on, a grab bag. They're not going to be able to find another hero, though. Zai looks like he juked that one out, moving left, but still. Evil Geniuses, a nasty fight, and making their way towards each other. Already the scan has gone out. They know some heroes are here. They're going to try to find the initiation, but Universe is invis. They're not going to see him. KP can't get the stun, and Universe gets the Chronosphere. The follow-up from Evil Geniuses. KP throws out the epicenter, but gets Yule's stuff. Ineffective. Now they start going for the side. He will go down, but Mu down for 2 minutes. He needs to be able to come back in this game, but Pow, he can't make it out against Universe and Fear. Buyback's going to have to start coming out from Newbee as they're going to be forced back to their base. Evil Geniuses, they start swarming in. They know they found Newbee in a moment of weakness if they can just take out one hero.
But Mu looking for an initiation. He's got to be careful. He's just going to stun out.
EG, a bit of trepidation as they start moving forward. SumaiL, he gets caught by the trap. The buyback comes out from KP. To find the initiation. Otherwise, KP's follow-up of Epicenter of Burrow Strike may be rendered completely ineffective.
Yeah.
As they're
Here
gonna
comes the initiation.
When the Chronosphere comes first, Burrow Strike not fast enough, and KP, here comes the wombo combo. Already KP's down, ChuaN about to fall as well. Universe forces out that ultimate, now turns the attention towards Hao. Zai gonna be saved by the disruption. Universe forced to time walk himself away. SumaiL right in the middle of all this, but Hao inevitably will go down. And Evil Geniuses about to force yet another buyback from Newbee.
They've been so patient, this entire team. And now EG, they're going to start making their way bottom. They're going to force another buyback out.
It's the save of the Oracle, ready to go. Evil Geniuses, Bloodthorn out onto Universe. Universe is now out of Diffusal Blade charges. The melee racks inevitably goes down. They also have to deal with top lane where Fear is heading over.
Might just go down for this.
Might just be able to get him. They got him. They bursted down Fear. Now they have to rotate back to bottom where Evil Geniuses are threatening the racks. But another Bloodthorn, and this time around, no Diffusal Blade charges for the save. Can't time walk that one off. And Zai, he'll be cleaned up as well. SumaiL completes his TP. Now, it may just be Newbee's turn to force out some buybacks from Evil Geniuses, but first, they have to deal with the waves.
Yeah, Fear's decision to go for this top push.
Ignoring him, realizing that's not the initiation that they want, and about Battle of Illusions commence. Disruption onto the Alchemist Illusions now. Jump forward, Chronosphere is out. Fear and SumaiL, a little bit delayed in getting there, but the Elder Titan ultimate is also going to be over the top. Managed to double save though as ChuaN gets off both ultimates down, but still decides to fight, controlling up Mu. Jump inside, infest up. Hao's going to pop back out. He's low HP, but immediately jumps on his Zai. Zai with a Eul Scepter self-save, and SumaiL executes Mu. They take out Hao as well.
They've got it all in to save this Lifestealer. He can't afford to die.
To be able to save Hao. Hao is already going to be stomped up, down to half HP. Scotty Kaiden can't get his claws on anybody, can't invest inside.
This is their last hope.
Either. Hao will fall. SumaiL takes him out, and Mu. He thought he could save the Lifestealer, but not a chance. KP comes back in. A last-minute response with the epicenter, but it's not enough. He will fall as well as EG still look healthy as all hell, and that is it. Newbee College and Evil Geniuses. They move on 2-0ing Newbee in the upper bracket.
A tug of war that eventually EG comes out on top of.